taking these to donate to what it's called, Glad Rags. So this cookery books mostly. Stuck in the rain again. It's like one of the New World translations arrived. Looking very good, guys. Quite a decent copy with no name. And it's bookmarked when it arrived on, let's find out, on Daniel 2 and also, actually Daniel 2 and also on the World Powers Foretell by Daniel. So someone's very deep into Daniel. Just bumped into a guy who gave me a copy of his book, which is called Full Nelson. His name is Ajaz Kurese, and it's about Nelson. So here's a poem about the witch way. It's called The Witch Way. We climb the hill where the witches once walked, the white coven still hidden beneath its folds, where they still hold themselves and cast their spells, and bless and nourish this green mountain for men. We amble along over ample springs, holding each other like old Jack and Jill, gripping the stones with care not to fall, like fruit into fields that yield the truth of all. We pick up brambles, pocket green apples, forage handfuls, fill our wicker baskets with little witches' hats, brittle brown tops with woven stems, little liberty caps. If you knew that you still grew on this hill, then you too would dance till your heart was still. Looks like the rain has chilled out. Maybe go check out the Salvation Army. I actually just realised there's a delivery due I should hang about for, really. So I've been excited for all day. It's the Russian New World translation, which we've already got a home for. It's actually going to be donated to a Jehovah's Witness who's going to make sure it gets to a person who doesn't have a Russian translation and speaks Russian. So I think that's going to go to a really good home. Wow, people. I don't know what condition it's in, but it's very well wrapped. Looking very cool. Has it got an inscripted name on it? Look at the sides. This is apparently really valuable. It's even more if it's not got a name on the front. I don't know if it's the 84 version or what. It's actually different. I think that's different. Oh, there's not even an area to have an inscription on the front. Oh wow, guys. That Russian New World translation. That's so awesome. It's such a unique thing to have. It's the 1984 version in the latest binding. And it's just, look at that. It looks like it hasn't even been opened. So I'm very, very careful with it. But let's have a flick. This looks absolutely awesome. It's so valuable. It says there 1984. It's like in the 2013 binding. It's so amazing. Abba, Father, let me be yours and yours alone. Nice blue sky today. Violin goes out. All the weather's stay blue today. Hey, Tuesday. Just picked up a few books from the RSPCA, trying to keep it cool. Nearly got a bit to pick up in Nelson. chasing Todmorden, chasing Halifax. All that is happening this week. The weather's got a little bit better, so should be a good week. So I spent most of the day just scribbling and writing down plans and ideas. Some of the things I've put down today is I've tried to figure out the way a day goes. So I've here tried to plan out the week. Or this is sleep time, this is market time, Bible studies, Kingdom Hall, things like that. Here's the local places that I check out almost daily. I've tried to describe the perfect week. So out of bed by 10 a.m, lights on at market by 9 a.m, video finished by 9:30 a.m. That's when I do the daily new books video. Depending on the vibes, going on missions, set the music up, check the tidiness, get on the bus, searching for books, trying to get back before 4:50 p.m. Done a map of the local area, so these are the very local area, so these are like bus journeys. Around here it's about an hour away. So I'm going to also draw little maps off these areas for the other local areas of these local areas for when I do go a bit further away. I've also been planning out these boxes. So the boxes that I've got outside the store, I want to basically have more branded up boxes. So I've been planning out how to do these, if it's going to be wood or plastic or Formex printed on the side or custom boxes painted or whatever. Also got a bit of a wish list going on, so I want another neon sign, I want a lanyard, I want I've got a £2 coin issue in with the donation box. Sometimes the £2 coins get stuck on the metal zip tie and block the donation box partially. I want a plaque that explains how it's a non-profit, and also I've got a lot of people that have asked me if they can drop off donated books. So I want to put on a plaque, this is a non-profit. Your book donations are really appreciated. The reason why I've not done that so far is because I don't want people to get mixed up with thinking they can just take a book for a donation. So I'm trying to think of the exact wording that I want for that plaque. Next thing is the flyers, so maybe that's a good thing to get the advertisement of the website put on a flyer, along with explanations about what's going on with the non-profit. A better replacement banner, so at the front banner I want a better replacement of that banner. So perfect world, I would like a 3D banner. So I've been looking at, it wouldn't be too expensive, maybe it's something to be creating from scratch, maybe it's something to get ordered in, but a 3D banner basically. So I'm going to get the front and side measured up. That banner is going to get eventually replaced with a 3D banner. And I want one of these L signs, like, so you see this bit here, I want signs that come out here and here, if you get what I mean. But I want them to be like circular with the book logo and all that. So maybe a whole overall refit of the space, more enclosed with a stepping structure inside somehow. So I don't know how it's going to work, but this is what I've got sort of drawn up for the space so far. I just had two bits of good news. The first one is the film crew is coming in on Friday to create like a real video of the store, so I've got to get things sorted out a bit for that because it's absolutely mental. I'll show you the screens around the market hall where it like advertises the different places, and yeah, it'd be absolutely great actually to be on them screens. The other second bit of good news is I asked if I could get a longer lease on my contract, to which I was told yes I can. So I think that's brilliant news. It's because I was showing you that picture earlier, I want to spend a bit of money on doing this place up. So yeah, I mean there's a lot we can do, a lot of space where we can create shelves. So that's two bits of good news. I also just removed this light fitting that was dated 1987. Don't know if you can see where it was from, but it was basically there. And you see inside here, there. So that all needs a good dust, good clean. But it looks a lot better without it there. I've been wanting to take it down since day one. A light fitting that's older than me. The last time it was tested was the year I was born. So yeah, this is what I was on about. I want the sign coming out here, and I also want this bit redoing 3D. I want Dream would be like, look at all the space above. Dream would be a 3-story shop. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people keep saying to me, move to the side ones, move to the side ones. It's like, look, there's my footprint, yeah? Very small little shop. Look at how much space is above it. You know what I mean? Down the line, could this be a multi-story shop? You know what I mean? Could we put steps in? Could we put a floor in? Could we put another story there? Could we put ladders in? You know what I mean? Could we put like a Monsters Inc. book retrieval system like they do with the doors? And them boxes that I was on about, I want to redo these boxes. I would love to have been able to get them done by Friday. I still might be able to, but I might not be able to. So I might have to, for the video, put something in there temporarily. I might even have to try and get a lot of this stock out of here for the video on Friday. So yeah, let's have a good look down, a good look round. I'm loving this corner over here. The 50 Shades is a bit too close to all these child abuse books, child trauma books. I noticed someone was like looking at that saying 50 Shades is like right there, which keeps going. 50 Shades, the Mr. and Mrs. by L. James. It was only there, I only put it back up there like the other day, and it's already gone again. Some other sections. Political section is completely buried all behind there. So I can't get any more of the politics books in there. I sort of started building a travel section here that's completely disappeared. That's the thing, that's coming in here every day and it changes just ever so slightly. I'm just trying to look at stuff, see how I can get it cleaned up for Friday. That's such good news. It might be better to authentically, like these books might not be here, you know, in a week or two's time, but potentially what are on the shelves on Friday could be on them screens for years. So let's get it all sorted out, guys. Time to scrub the floor. This is pretty cool what they've got inside the bank. It's raising money for Pendleside Hospice. Let's have a look what's here. There's a bit of construction outside, but yeah, the Skipton Building Society where that is. And that's really cool if more places that are, you know, not bookshops start doing that sort of thing. They're £1 each minimum in there. Okay, I'm looking for the box solutions. So far, it's really not in my price range. Well, actually, I only need 3 or 4 of them. But yeah, they're not even like super strong, you know what I mean? I really want something much more stronger and a bit bigger. I mean, these don't need a lid. I also really want it to be really square. I might even have some boxes at home that might be suitable. But yeah, these are not really. Do you know what I mean? That's £10, and it's probably the second it gets a kick inside, it'll be broken. I had another thing to look for navigating around. If I've got a compass, I need a compass when my phone data runs out, actually when I've got a map printed out, I can actually figure out which way is which. I don't know if they'll sell compasses, but they've got pretty much everything in here. Something like this could be cool, £2 each. It's just what I'm worried about is once you start getting a few high, all that weight on that flimsy plastic. I might have to DIY it, guys, out of wood. I'm just heading up to the Salvation Army place up there. And just look at how bright this is. I mean, it's gone duller now. But it's just so bright. Like, honestly, when it's on you actually feel the warmth of it. It's just so bright. Salvation Army. It's got 12 books from Salvation Army, which is hardly anything compared to what I normally get from there. I'm going to go check out Glad Rags and Age UK and then call it a day. Some Tesco's topping up the sugar. I didn't manage to get to Glad Rags and Age UK. It was closed early. Okay, another day of playing it safe, not picking up masses of books. Got a bit of a bulk bag coming on Friday, a load of antique books. Just going to stay local and try our best to tidy up, get ready for this filming on Friday. And some really good news as well. I had a phone call yesterday off the Halifax. A man called Robert. He wanted some photos of my Burnley store, a bit more information, so at least we've got something going on there. Taking all these cookbooks to donate to Glad Rags. Picked up a few from Glad Rags when I dropped off the cookbooks. Got the J.K. Rowling, the Ichabod, How to Draw Manga, Val McDermid, 1989, and a Christmas. Quite a few books to bring in, but look at this one, Sleeping with the Enemy, Coco Chanel's Secret War. It's pretty cool. Remember I mentioned that Age UK was selling the books for 5p per kilogram when they've stayed on the shelf for a month. It's got another 3 big massive bin bags of it for that price. So we're gonna go pick them up now. Not sure what it ends up as, but it's probably ending up at about 5p a book. I've arrived back. Got 2 of them. These are the pound bags. Okay guys, finally finished de-stickering these. That took quite a while. Some good stuff in this lot. Hey, check this out, someone's been in and they obviously want the Goosebumps. Goosebumps was right down there. They've dug down, they must have found out there's Goosebumps hidden. And they've dug through all the train books. And I think there might be more Goosebumps down there that I'll try and get out for them. We had left a note saying, hello, please don't cover the Goosebumps. I really am trying to collect them, thank you. That is the biggest digging mission that I've ever seen anyone go on. But I'm glad they did because I need to get stuff sorted out for Friday. We got the filming going on. We're definitely rock even so far. And we still have a few hours to go today. All these new on the floor at the front. And a load of them ones as well, which I've actually not even been through, so I need to get through them. Oh, the load of people, the Goosebumps guy or girl, I don't know what guy or girl, they literally turned the shop upside down. Brought out some of the old stuff that was like behind the stock, like way far behind the stock. So I've literally just spent like an hour trying to sort that out, trying to stack things back up, sort of symmetrically, put things back in and tessellated together. Currently volunteer in the shop, tidying up a little bit because we're racing time for Friday. Friday we've got the film crew coming in to film the reels for the screens that are all around the market and also for the internet. So it's a professional film crew. They make these like adverts style things. So I'm trying to make sure that the shop has got like decent stock in the visible areas. Just so that Friday looks really cool. We're already getting quite dark. I think it's about 25 to 5. Also got the ministry meeting tonight. So really jam-packed full all the way up to Monday. We've got things to do. I've actually got less time than things, and this is meant to be a quiet week. So still working on that back corner, mostly trying to make it so there's trying to put the big books at the bottom, like these ones here, to bring out the shelf space. KP Grun's about to clean the floor and try my best with this back corner. I think there's still some, well, definitely still something to do with it until we get another place sorted out. Or got to sort out the top there tonight as well. So I'll do that now before I scrub the floor. I managed to actually make a little bit more room here today, thanks to the Goosebumps guy. Or Mr. Goosebumps. We have kept them uncovered for you. Thank you, Lord, for full salvation. God still reigns upon his throne. Life has improved a lot since that WD-40 in the heels. Colour changing. It all just went blue. We've got the artificial birds there, but see the green. Looks really cool. Got a few new books in, a lot of old, 100-year-old vintage stuff. Some Maria, Odyssey Oceans, Terrible Tudors, Horrible History. A few more to bring in as well. Looking good. Trying to get it ready for tomorrow, but I've got Bible study in a minute, so bye bye. Okay, I'm very behind on stuff, but we got given a load of vintage books, which is really great. Michael Ashton's mother and father gave them to us, with Sharon and Mr. Ashton. I can't remember his name properly, but really grateful for that. There's some awesome books in that lot. Time to scrub the floor, people. Lots of fresh books in today. Been so busy, people. I hope this filming goes well tomorrow. Thank you, Lord, for another day. Wow, people, this has just arrived and I didn't know it was going to be pocket sized. Look at the size of it. I'll have to show you the size in comparison to the other ones. Here, got some more fresh books in. Where's Wally there? But this one I want to show you the Buddhist symbols, Tibetan Buddhist symbols. Just such nice line art style symbols, basically. Just looks so awesome. This is one that I'm going to definitely use for reference, because I've been trying to work on the book cover for my new book, and I think this is the sort of style that I want. I'm trying to do an array of symbols, like a what's his name, Clive Baxter style, like cover. Yeah, really cool. These books in fresh today. Time to clean the floor. Yo, thank you, Lord, for the floor to clean. I shall do it diligently. Your service daily to the greatest of my ability to glorify our Father in heaven, y'all. Picking up a bulk buy of vintage books. Got the books, the vintage books. Next pause. 2 minutes. Hi, good morning everyone. Had a good day yesterday. Went and picked up, don't know how many, but at least a suitcase and a backpack full of books from Nelson. A lot of them are vintage books and children's books. So I've got to bring them into the shop today, and then also about 1:30 today I think they're doing this blessing of the crib ceremony in the market. Something to do with Jesus, so that should be fun. And yesterday we had the filming also for the reels, so I'm really excited to see that as well. Okay, there's all these on the top, and then these so far. We've got another suitcase to bring in. Woohoo, guys. Another one of these. Oh, and look, my trivia results for the quiz that I did the other day, 60%. I failed because I didn't know what the name of the historic in Apostle Paul's time, the Olympics, so I failed on that, and I also failed on the prize winner scoring a crown of celery, winning a crown of celery. I put gold, so I really failed quite badly. But to be honest, 60% I think is okay. I think it's a pass. They classed it as a pass. Let's see what this is. I know what it is. It'll be a New World Translation. Looks like they're getting started for the blessing of the crib. Not the nicest day weather-wise, but quite a warm day, not too cold. And the market's really busy. I'm gonna head to Gladrags, AGK, RSPCA, 20 minutes before this carol singing thing. Just in the corner of the little nook of Gladrags, they've got some decent books in today. Quite a fast turnover as well in this corner, it's really good. Hey, someone needs to call Party Shank. This book's got a keyboard attached. So here we are, guys. It's already popular, so I've got to get rid of it. Have fun, guys. People doing a study, getting ready for Sunday, and a lot of it is about, are you a sheep or are you a goat? Are you a follower of God who will be shepherded and kept and looked after, or are you alone to wander without the help of the Lord? Judgment day comes, these are the things we have to decide. The faithful get their heavenly reward. Also working on this antimatter string theory, manipulation of vibrations, perpetual motion and energy fields. And I just met the counsellor, Mr. Anwar, and I said thank you very much for your work, and he said I try my best. This is the stuff I've got ready for tomorrow. Stuff that I still need to sort out, and really I should try, don't know where to go for. Oh, I can try B&M and that today. Still got a fair bit of time. I think I've got time. Vispetis S. Quite a busy day in town today. Lots of people about. Guess they're getting ready for Christmas. Lots of paganism everywhere. It's best to keep a healthy distance without alienating them completely. We know they're all in good faith, but do not give your devotion to idols, it even says. Oh my god, guys, I've been checking this and I never knew it actually scrolled. But yeah, I went to see Paddington in Peru, which was brilliant. However, I'm in the mood to watch something intended for someone over the age of 12. Oh, there's God replying straight away. Oh, come on guys, an 18, we need some 18s. On my way to B&M and the range. I don't think I'm going to actually buy all because I'm sure they don't have what I want, which is very square boxes. I know it sounds very weird, but I want strong, very right-angled boxes, which I really don't think I'm going to find at Range or B&M because I don't think they exist on like a domestic purchase. Do you know what I mean? They've got to be the more industrial that I'm looking for, which is why I think I'm going to have to make them myself or have them made. And I'm thinking, do you know, scaffolding boards, I wonder how nice you can polish them up. I really don't think they've got what I want. Okay, I've found the boxes. Again though, they're very much out of what I want to pay for them because I'm sure they're not very durable. This one looks pretty good, although 20 quid is just like, because look, it's not going to be that good and it's not even exactly what I want. No, I don't think there's anything. It's an entire selection of possibilities already being reviewed. They need to be much squarer than this. I don't need lids. Yeah, these aren't going to work. Yeah, whilst I'm here, I'll show you these. This is what I would use to... I have loads of these at home. So they break quite often, but they're perfect for when you put the A4 stack of paper when you're making books. Put them in and shake it, and it makes the stack perfectly straight. Found some more, it looks super durable. I don't know how much they are, but probably not exactly what I want because they're not super square. More box solutions, possibilities, lots of options. Here's one we saw earlier. Still no prices. Just doing a local quick book hunt. Over the road, guys.
Have you got my bags? Yeah, I've got your bag.
These are quite old versions. There's no. No hologram on the back. That's pretty cool. Just got these in from the autism charity place, which I collect Gods of Ancient Egypt myself, and a few goosebumps to add to the big collection of goosebumps. Someone said they're trying to collect. Time to scrub the floor. Nice, everyone. Hey guys, in a massive turn of events, I'm actually moving stall into this stall here. Former CS Sports, so I'm giving the floor a clean. We just got too many books, guys. Halifax and Todmorden is moving so slowly that we're sort of in a rush to do it now. I really, really like that place where we're at, but this one's just ever slightly bigger. There's nothing more scary than changing something that works, guys. Honest to God. Do you know what I mean? There's also nothing more satisfying than cleaning a disgusting, dirty floor. Okay, guys, it's much cleaner. But we're gonna have to call it a day because we're racing against time. Holy Lord. Holy Lord, Lord, people, time to clean the floor. So scary, guys. Holy Lord, people, thank you so much. It's very anxious, guys. Just measured it up. I think it's going to be at least 2 weeks or something before we move in properly, but at least we don't have to set up from scratch. Just moving from around the corner basically to here. Floors come up a little bit cleaner, it needs another scrub. I'm thinking of getting one of them same style floor stickers, maybe more colourful, I don't know yet. I don't know how I'm going to hang the neon sign, and instead of a banner I really want to get a more rigid. I might get Formex around the top. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I don't know where the entrance is going to be. I'm thinking maybe here. Little bookshelves along here, 2 there maybe, 2 there. We'll have to see. I've got to go home at the moment. Okay, so I got the measurements of the new place here, so it's ever so slightly bigger than the current place, which I'm trying my best to try and make sure that we have both of them. Don't know how it's going to work so close to each other. It may end up being a complete move, but I think it would be even more awesome to have 2 of them, and that can split maybe different sorts of books across them, or maybe different price ranges across them. Maybe one can be pay what you want. Who knows? I don't know yet. Maybe one can be vintage books, one can be boys books, one can be kids books. I don't have a clue yet, but that remains to be seen whether that will occur. But I don't know if the footfall will be enough to run the 2 stalls. However, it's worth trying it, isn't it, for at least a few months, which I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure that we'll have both of them open in the same market. You see the measurements of the last one, 278 centimetres by 225 centimetres. This new one is 350 centimetres by 294 centimetres. I don't know what the footfall, how much different between the 2 it will be. There's a lot of things. Like, that's why I'm just so anxious about it. But hopefully we'll be okay. So in the little map, this is the place where we are. There's some toilets here. There's art box here. Keep me gifts here. Spectacle shop here. K-up bar thing, K-up place there. Indulge there. So it's quite a cool little corner. This one was available also. This one's available also. It's about the same size, same price. Which is why I got this one, because if this one's really successful, I can move over to this one also, expand it that way. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be very, very busy. These are measurements, 45 centimetres in from the wall there, 33 centimetres from the wall there. I mean, this is the original size probably of what we were looking for an entire market stall. We've ended up with a big, massive one. Out of necessity, guys, because it was either that or get storage, because we was way overstocked, just like bad style overstocked. So yeah, stay tuned as the events unfold. I also wanted to show you, since this is a whole episode almost of New World translations, you see that at the top is a pocket version of the New World translation. So this is an average size. It's exactly the same one, but pocket. And I think this one is going to be my new personal copy, because I like to carry around the Bible. And that's the one I normally have in my pocket, KJV, 100-year-old. I mean, look at that. The size of that. No one's going to ever beat this. It's actually, I think, a bit older than 100 years old. It might be around, just around 100 years old, but that is just so small. It's smaller than an iPhone, do you know what I mean? And it's Old and New Testament, Only problem is it's not the Holy Scriptures, it's not the New World Translation, which I'm just so happy to have this. I mean, we got more New World Translations coming very soon. We got the Russian one that has gone to a Russian home. We got one that's gone to the Kingdom Hall, and I think some of these will also be going to the Kingdom Hall. So we're doing good. We got more of them to come, and we'll be hopefully blessing people's lives and making their lives better, making them get into books, into reading, into history, into God and all that sort of stuff. So it is really brings up the anxiety, it brings up the worry with all this change. Like when you know something works, the last thing you want to do is do something different and jeopardize it, which is why I really want to have the old one open and the new one open also. We'll see how it goes, because it might come to the point where we might maximize out entirely the amount of footfall in that area, but we'll see. We're at least moving into a bigger stall, so we're gonna have a bigger shop, which means we've got to measure up the sign, get a new sign printed, which I'm going to go for the Formex. I even might try and get a 3D Formex. I think we're going to go for the same colourway. I was thinking about inverting the colourway and also inverting the colourway for all the shelving, but I think it might be good just to stick with the colourway. We know the colourway looks good, it's nice and clean. We've already got the box sorted, the honesty box, so I need to order the sign for the above the honesty box, because if we're going to have two of them, we'll have to order everything. We'll have to order the shelves, the sign, the floor, the everything. We'll need a new neon sign, we'll need more batteries, we'll need more we just need a lot of stuff, basically a lot of stuff. But think of all that extra room for even more books, because I've been holding out buying more books, and now basically a lot of these places like the Salvation Army today was telling me that I pay better than their guy, that when they don't sell books they put them through recycling. A guy buys them to recycle, and I pay better than them, so they just want to sell them to me instead of sell them to them, which is good for me because I love that price. Do you know what I mean? And they get some really awesome books. Like they don't even get out onto the shelves, a lot of these books, because they don't have the space. That's the problem. There's just a lot of books in the world, and people like me, we don't have enough of them. Like today I read the whole of, well, not the whole of it, but I flicked all the way through this book called Seek, a non-fiction book. So I'm really enjoying non-fiction at the moment. But yeah, just a quick moment to pray. Not cheesily, you get me, but let's pray to the omniscient, omnipotent creator of the universe. Thank you, Lord, for giving us this day, giving us the blessing of being able to have adventures in bookshops, which is it's just tumbled upon me out of necessity. I needed somewhere to store my books, and now I still need somewhere to store my books, and we're opening bookshop after bookshop, and I know that this is what the world needs. I know this is doing your work for you, because we're going to make people's lives better in the future. These books, a lot of them will end up in the pulp. These books won't even end up in shelves, they'll end up in the pulp. All because of the cost of living crisis is making it really difficult for people to be able to have anything, even a luxury as a book, even just things like that. So please, Lord, thank you for these blessings, and just give us the strength to carry on, because it is getting hard. I'm getting really tired, really tired, and sometimes it's easy just to let go, but something's guiding me there, like something's keeping me strong to do this. So I'm sorry for being cheesy at the end of a video and doing a prayer, but I ask you all these things, God, in your son's name. Keep us strong, keep us focused, keep us able to carry on, and let us get through all these new turn of events that are stumbling upon us out of necessity again. Show us the way. We'll react as best we can. We know that you're never going to give us anything that's too much. So, Yo Lord, thank you again. Amen.